Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my empties for the second half of January. I didn't have the opportunity to sort everything out, but I'm just going to pull from my bag and show you guys everything that I emptied for the second half of January. So the first one I have here is the Pharmacist's Daughter Date Night. This is bergamot, leather, cardamom, black pepper, still sugar, and citrus. So, this was really good, but I think I melted it in the wrong part of my house. So, I melted this on the main floor, so in my living room, kitchen, all of that. And when I melted it, it was super strong, smelled really good, but it just was not right for that space. To me, certain scents need to be like relegated to your bedroom. And this is one of those. So I really did enjoy this. I would repurchase it. I will also say that to me, the scent changed as it melted. I was able to keep this going on my main floor for, I think, three days. But yeah, it kind of changed and transformed. And I actually kind of liked it a little bit more as it started to change. But yeah, I really enjoyed this scent. But this is definitely a bedroom scent. So I melted my little gingerbread in gingerbread caramel and pear. This is a relatively new scent because I got this as a sample with my bathing garden order. But it did throw pretty well. For me, I still am a big proponent of curing your wax. But this did throw well. I'm trying to kind of be more intentional about melting my samples because they literally pile up in a drawer. And I feel like maybe if I melt them as soon as I get them, you know, they won't have the opportunity to pile up. But that was a good scent and I would purchase that. I also melted through Blackberry Mocha Wackadoodle. This was pretty much a blackberry coffee scent. And I have to admit, it wasn't bad. I think that I don't enjoy coffee as much with fruit, except when it's with apple. There's a scent from Wolflix. Is it coffee at the apple orchard or something? Absolutely love that. And anytime I've had like coffee with apple in like the fall or something, I love it. But I think any other fruit, it just doesn't do it for me. This was a crazy strong thrower. And I mean, it was a nice scent, but it's definitely just a blackberry coffee scent. But I wouldn't purchase that again because it just wasn't my thing. Next up here I have Weekend with Nene from Teddy Bees. This is Winterfell layered with pink toasted marshmallow. I really liked this and this threw for days. I think I had this going for like 3 days straight. Again, threw really well. Just a really pretty scent. And yeah, I would repurchase that one. From Vintage Chic, I have Here's the List, Check It Twice, which is zucchini bread, sugar cookies, chestnuts and brown sugar, gooey butter, and fresh rolled dough. I love this scent so much. For me, Vintage Chic Scents is another vendor that I need to really let cure for a good long time. But when I do that, it throws really well. I love this scent. I think I have it in a loaf, so I'll be excited to melt through that this holiday season. But yeah, that's a lovely bakery scent. From Tea Time Tarts, I melted through Monkey Bread, which is cinnamon, brown sugar, glaze, and sweet delicious dough. This was okay. It wasn't really anything to write home about, but it was a nice scent. Next, from Rose Girls, I have Cashmere and Teakwood. So, I have to give credit to Jessica D because she talked about candle crocking your melts. So basically, I'm sure you guys are all subscribed to her, but if in case you aren't, you should be. But she talked about how she bought a candle crock and using a an empty candle vessel, whatever that is, whether you melt Yankees or Kringles or whatever, she would like put wax in there and melt it. And you're able to put like a crap ton more wax in there, and the scent is more long lasting because you know the glass is like encapsulated inside the candle crock versus being super exposed on a melter. So I put this whole bag in, well, I bought 2 crocks after I commented on her video asking her which ones she used and if she was happy with them. She got them off Amazon. I bought 2 of them, and one of them I put in my basement. And the reason I put it down there is because, so we do spend time in the basement. We like to do movie nights and stuff down there, but it's not an area of my house that I'm constantly going into weekly. I mean, I might go down there to tidy, but it doesn't really get dirty, you know? So I was like, let me put a candle crock down there because I want it to smell good when I do go down there, but I don't go down there all the time. Anyhow, I poured this in a Yankee candle jar, put it in that candle crock, and guys, it is still going right now. This whole bag of mini melters. It has been, when did I put this in? I think I put this in my candle crock on, what day? Saturday. Today is Tuesday. And it's still going strong. This scent has actually traveled upstairs out of my basement up to the main floor, if you can believe that. It's insane. Now, I don't know if all wax is going to throw like that, but I just love the idea because I also put all of my warmers on smart plugs now. I love the idea of being able to turn that warmer on down there, and then when I have to go down to the basement, or if we do a movie night, there's a nice pleasant scent to walk into, but I don't have to worry about switching out that warmer constantly. So it's an amazing way to get through a lot of wax. Now, again, you won't be switching your wax out a lot. So if you're someone who really enjoys like switching out, because I was telling my sister about it and she really likes switching out her wax, you know, a lot. But if you're someone who either you have a ton of warmers or you have a space in your house that you want to scent, but you don't necessarily go in there all the time, a candle crock is just a great way to like chop up half a loaf, dump it in there, dump a bakery bag in there. Like I have not tried lots of wax yet, lots of different vendors yet in the candle crock because I haven't had them that long, but I think, so I did Rose Girls in that one, and then what did I put in the other one? I don't know, but I think it's in this bag. But anyhow, it's amazing. I can't speak highly enough about it. So I highly recommend it if you have wax that you really want to get through. Next one I have is from Kay's. This was my own custom blend of crackling fire, warm vanilla sugar, and buttercream maple frosting. So this wasn't the greatest blend. I did go ahead and melt it. It smelled like sweet smoke. That sounds terrible, but it wasn't terrible. You definitely got the crackling fire, which was super strong, and then there was just a sweetness added to it. Not vanilla, not maple, just a sweetness. So it's a very smoky scent, and if I blended with crackling fire again, I would keep in mind that that oil is very strong. I enjoyed it, but I would not remake that blend. From Kay's, I also melted through Espresso. This was really nice, but I don't know, guys. I just feel like when I melt Espresso on its own without anything with it, I feel like it's too bitter for me. So, I don't know. Roasted Coffee White Elephant Exchange. This one was from L3. I melted through quite a few coffee samplers because I was getting low on coffee, but I wanted some for in the morning. I don't really love L3's roasted coffee. To me, it smells like old coffee. Like if you have a coffee pot, the coffee pot's been sitting there all day, and then you want a cup of coffee, so you go to warm it up. That's what it smells like, so I don't love that one. I got through a bag of Ava's Buttercream Maple Zucchini. I love this scent. I have another bag of it in my stash. It smells so good. Her zucchini bread is delicious with the maple and the creaminess. It's just a really rich bakery scent. Yeah, love that one. That has been a repurchase time and time again. Frosty Mittens. This is another sample I got with my bathing garden order. I enjoyed this. It was really perfumey, and I think it had mint in it. Yeah, but I actually enjoyed this way more than I thought I would, and this threw well too. So Frosty Mittens is probably what I'm going to be on the lookout for when she does her Christmas restock. Okay, from Satin Susie's, I have Bear Claws. So good. And I think I only have one haul from Satin Susie's on my channel, but this vendor is so good. And right now she's not pouring, but when she pours again, I am so going to grab up some stuff. This was super strong, smelled so good. I've always been happy with her wax. Loved it. Next from Ava's, this was a new scent. This was Herbal Apple Tea. I got this because Lindsay, the owner, was talking about how it was one of her favorites. Okay, so I like the scent, but I mean, it definitely smells like tea, but part of me feels like this scent smells kind of medicinal, like a numbing agent or something. Like, it's not bad, but I just didn't love it. I also, when I melted this, kind of felt like it smelled a little florally too. It was just not my vibe. I know. I just don't really dig tea scents that much. Like, I don't like tea and cakes. I feel like every time I try to go out of my box and try a tea scent, I just don't like them. So I don't know. Maybe I'll find one I like. That one was a strong throw, though, and there are a lot of people who like Herbal Apple Tea. So this is Sweet and Sticky Zucchini Bread from Rainbow Melts. This was actually really nice, really rich. I mean, I love Rainbow Melts, but I had a couple of duds from 2020, so this one was nice to have. It was really rich, good bakery scent, and I think that's a popular bakery blend from her. Oh yeah, this is the one. So I melted this home on the range. This is a recent vendor I just hauled. Caramel, vanilla, and tobacco. I poured this whole thing in my candle crock in my bedroom. This one didn't go quite as long as Rose Girls. I think I got about 3 days out of this, but it smelled really good. This was a really good scent. I have not melted any Home on the Range in warmers yet, so I'm still excited to see how it performs. But so far, so good. Next, from Salt Mountain, I have Blue Smoke, Blue Sugar, Marshmallow Fireside, and Pine Cones. I didn't like this. I think I'm over Blue Sugar, and for some reason, I kept getting like a citrusiness from this. But not like a sweet citrus. It was like bitter, like the zest of a citrus or something. I don't know. I didn't care for this at all. It wasn't sweet at all. And I think I've just burnt myself out on Blue Sugar. So I wouldn't repurchase that. Snowball cookies from Rainbow Melts. This is shaved coconut, creamy coconut, vanilla, and shortbread cookies. I loved this. Her coconut is so nice. I mean, it almost to me smells like one of those zingers, you know, are they called Snowballs? Well, I guess this is called Snowball, but those little Debbies are like snack cakes. Like, it reminds me of that. It smells like cake with the kind of artificial coconut. Like, this doesn't smell like fresh coconut, but it was beautiful. Loved it. I melted through Hocus Pocus from Rainbow Melts, pumpkin, sweet bakery dough, zucchini, and candy corn. This one was actually really good to be from 2019. Yeah, it threw really well. it was kind of starting to get a plasticky smell, but Hocus Pocus is a good blend. I'm pretty sure I have some of that in my stash. I also melted through from a D-stash I got Yum Yum Wax Coffee and Pastry. This really didn't do much for me. Didn't throw well. And yeah, that's that. French Toast Bake Shop from Ava's. Love this scent. This is pastry dough, batter, condensed milk, tonka bean, almonds, and churned butter. I blended this with coffee. I melted it alongside coffee. This is just a really great, to me, like morning blend. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It was really strong. I would repurchase. Another from Yum Yum Wax Sweet Confections. Yeah, couldn't get any throw from that. Bear Claws from Yum Yum Wax. Yeah, not memorable. That is not a vendor I think I will purchase from. We Are Weirdos from Lurid Apothecary. This is Palo Santo and Toasted Marshmallow. This was really nice. I mean, I feel like all those kind of Palo Santo toasted marshmallow scents are nice. And this was no different. It threw well. I enjoyed it. I would repurchase that blend. I feel like as long as you have the right Palo Santo, it works. From Midnight Daydream, I have Bone Chilling Cold Brew, Pecan Twist, Roasted Espresso, and Caramel Sugar Cookies. Midnight Daydream is no longer pouring wax, and I'm so sad about it, but man, they do coffee good. This was excellent, smelled amazing, threw really well, and maybe one day I'll be able to repurchase it. Movie Night Cookie Therapy. This is one my sister gave me, so I think Movie Night is vanilla ice cream, waffle cone, and powdered donuts, and then that's blended with Cookie Therapy. This was so good. Now, my sister likes a knock you in the face kind of throw, and I don't. This to me was like the most prettiest bakery, buttery, non-body care vanilla. Almost like vanilla pudding or something. It was so good. It threw really well. I would totally purchase that again. From L3, I have Mellow Fireside Palo Santo and Vanilla Buttercream Frosting. I've melted this before. This is just a good Palo Santo blend. L3 has a really good Palo Santo, and, you know, as long as it's blended with good stuff, it usually turns out pretty well. This is no exception. Smelled really good. I would repurchase that. From Ava's, I have Marshmallow Confection and Animal Cookies. Now, my sister gave me this because she said it wasn't throwing for her, and to be fair, it didn't throw that well for me either. I would say this was between like a low and medium throw. It was 4 of these huge shapes, and I kind of cut them up. I don't know if I feel like Animal Cookies isn't the strongest oil anyway, and I'm not sure what Marshmallow Confection is, but marshmallow is not really known for being a strong oil. But I just think that this needed something else to kind of amp up the bakery goodness of this. Like, it has the potential to be such a good scent, but yeah, I just didn't get a good throw from that. I would not repurchase. From Satin Susie's, I have Nana's Kitchen. This was so good. I love Satin Susie's, and hope she comes back because I will order from her. I melted through Tobacco Vanille from Kay's. Love this scent. This is, I think, the Tom Ford dupe. It makes me want to buy the perfume, but Tom Ford perfume is really expensive. But this smells so good. A great bedroom scent. Yeah, it's a great scent. I love the vanilla in that too because it doesn't smell like bakery vanilla, but it also doesn't smell super body care like Vanilla-y from Lush. I really don't like that vanilla. So there's definitely different vanillas. Woodwood, this is also from Kay's. This is so good. I really liked this as well. And yeah, it's a little bit cologne-y, but not too much. And then it's like a sweet wood. I don't know what oud is, but it's just like a sweet wood scent. It is so good. Love that one. Would definitely repurchase. Halloween Brew from Britta's, Pumpkin Latte, Whipped Cream, and Sweet Pumpkin. This threw really well. Yeah, I really like Britta's coffee scents I'm finding. I have oatmeal cookies from Kay's. This was so yummy, smelled so good. I would buy this in a clam or I would blend with it. This was a really good oatmeal cookie scent, and I like it because a lot of times I will get oatmeal cookies from vendors and it's too spicy or has like too much cinnamon or something. This one's like perfect. So really enjoyed that. I melted through Tea Time Tarts, Sweet Sex on the Beach, Boardwalk Marshmallow, Salty Sea Air, Bergamot, Amberwoods, Vanilla, and Musk. This was okay. It threw pretty okay. It wasn't my favorite kind of scent. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. From Ava's, I melted through Christmas cookies. This is yummy too. I mean, she really does like sugar cookie really well. I think this is just sugar cookie with like really creamy buttercream or something. But yeah, threw really well. Love that. L3 Diet Starts Monday, White Elephant Exchange. This was just a good bakery blend. Yep, that was a good one. Snow White from the Bathing Garden. This was like an apple... perfumey apple scent. I melted it in my bathroom. I liked it. It threw really well, and the apple in this wasn't super overpowering, which I enjoy. Sweet Honey Pear. I actually didn't enjoy this one as much as I thought I would on cold. As it melted down, you didn't get as much of that sweet, juicy pear that you get when it's on cold. So, I don't know. I maybe would get a clam of that just to try it out one more time, but it wasn't a fave. Rainbow Bakery from Rainbow Melts. This didn't throw for me, and my other Rainbow Bakery from 2019 didn't throw for me either, so I don't know if it's the scent or it's truly just that the wax is old, but it does sound yummy, but yeah, it just didn't throw. Ooh. From Yum Yum down at the bakery. This one actually had a decent throw, and yeah, it smelled good. I wouldn't purchase from this vendor because I got like no throw from anything, but that was a good bakery blend. Gooey sweet cookie bread, sugar cookies, caramel, and sweet Amish bread. This threw well from Rainbow Melts. I enjoyed it. It was a super big egg, and I was able to cut it into like 4 pieces, and it was great. It smelled good. Vanilla Bean Waffle Cone. This is really good from Ava's. I love this one because you can smell the vanilla, but you can also smell like the... I don't even really know how to describe a waffle cone scent. We have an ice cream shop around us that they make their waffle cones, and when you walk in, you can smell it. And it's almost like it's kind of vanilla-y. It's kind of crispy. I don't know, but... Ava's has a good waffle cone. This is a great blend. I would totally buy that. Almost there. From Midnight Daydream, I have marshmallow fluff, brownie batter, and caramel swirl coffee. This was delicious. I don't even like chocolate that much, but I don't know. Midnight Daydream just has a way with coffee. This was amazing. Would totally repurchase that if I could. Bake Shop from Kay's. This was delicious. I've had Bake Shop from many vendors, and hers was good too. Would purchase that. From L3 Sugar Cookie Royale, What More Needs to Be Said. This scent is so good. I was glad to have it in a sample to be able to try it on its own. It's just as good by itself as it is in blends. I would buy that. Sugared Shortbread from Satin Susie's. This was delicious. Loved it. Yeah. That was really good. I think I really like sugared shortbread. Pumpkin pecan waffles and espresso. I don't know. I just haven't found a coffee blend from L3 that I just love yet. That one was okay, but yeah, not a fave. And from Rainbow Melts, I have brown sugar pecan bread, brown sugar pecans, and sweet Amish bread. This actually threw really well, and I enjoyed it. Then I have one candle. This is from Midnight Daydream. You can see there. The scent of this was really good and it threw well. It's the Orchard Cafe Mac Apple Bear Claws and Freshly Brewed Coffee. But I ended up like cutting it out. You guys see that wick? It is insane. It is like a beast. So, yeah, I don't know. I think when I burn candles, I just like a big, like, round candle with lots of wicks. I just don't know if I really like these little candles. So, that is it, guys. Everything I melted through the second half of January. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like. Sorry. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.